Don't give your support to a government which is murdering innocent civilians in your name, which is torturing detainees in your name. Don't give your support to a government which just passed the National Defense Authorization Act, which said that people can be detained on the say-so of the president without charges and held forever. What do you do? It puts names on a list to be killed by American drones. What do you do, citizens or not, without a trial? What do you do with the fact that your president was asked to keep his promise to close Guantanamo and
at Wall Street in this country richer, and that's not going to change or solve anything, and it's not going to change or solve any of the problems that we have here domestically. I know a lot of you are voting based on domestic policy, and I understand, but our foreign policy is gross and it needs to end. We're losing one service member a day to suicide. We're losing 18 veterans a day to suicide who participated in these wars since they started in 2001. The Bush administration started it, and the current administration is continuing. It needs to end. We need to reform the system. We need to reform the system. We need more than two parties at the table if we're going to change things. We need to get rid of lobbyists. We need to get the money out of making war. But voting for a president that's going to continue all that is not the answer.
So what is the answer?
Reform the system, man.
How?
Smaller communities. Take care of each other.
And what's the time frame for that solution? I agree with the democracy, but what's the time frame for that? What's the time frame for it?
Both people will do it.
If you're going to find your way, you got to find your way around. Hey.
Unrealistic.
Hey, Emma Goldman said, if voting changed anything, they'd make it illegal. I think Emma Goldman got a good point.
That is a good quote. I do like that quote.
Emma Goldman said, if voting changed anything, they'd make it illegal. I gotta kind of agree with Emma.
But now we have no excuse because we can see what Obama has done to the world and the people in the last 4 years. 284 drone strikes over Pakistan alone. A country, Iraq, that was once the pride of the region, the most advanced economy, a country with elaborate educational systems, great culture, liberation for women. That country has been destroyed. Pakistan, Afghanistan, these are among the poorest countries in the world. Ask yourself why the richest country feels compelled to destroy them. If you've never seen a human body blown apart by a drone bomb, then you need to open the internet and take a look at what your government is doing in your name. I guarantee you, your heart will be sick and you will ask questions. And once you ask those questions, don't look to the Democrats or the Republicans for a decent answer, because all those people in power know is how to expand American power and kill and plunder and torture to keep it going. You have another choice. You have a place to put your hope, but it's not in the people running this government. Put your hope in the young people and people all over this country who are sick to death of crimes committed in our name, are sick to death of the hatred and violence that just goes in a worse and worse circle every time America bombs another village. Ask yourself, do we have to tolerate this? The answer is no, and that is your hope.
I didn't know he was there.
We don't have to live like this. All it takes is enough people to rise up and demand a better world where the richest country in the world and its soldiers and its mercenaries to occupy and destroy whole peoples. 4 years ago, you wanted off the Bush road, so you voted for Obama. Okay. Mistakes, everybody makes them. Now you have 4 years of reality to look at, and what do you see? Drone strikes, torture. Remember your president's first promise? He said, I'm closing Guantanamo. Is Guantanamo closed today or open?
Open.
You know the answer. You know you do. Ask Michael Franti if he still believes you can bomb the world to pieces, but you cannot bomb the world to peace. If Michael still believes that, I don't know why he's raising money for Obama tonight, because Obama is sending drone strikes. It's not a mystery why there is so much hatred in the world today against this country. It's not because of anything you or I did. It's because of the crimes of our government. 4 more years of war and torture is more than the people of Afghanistan or Pakistan or Iraq or Iran or Somalia or Libya to vote for war crimes. It's your decision who you vote for.
What's the alternative?
The Democrats and the Republicans are alternatives to each other. We have a different alternative. Every great social change did not come from the Democrats and Republicans delivering it to us. It came from a great change ever comes from the top. Black people's vote today been used against the people of the world. Women got their rights not because the Democrats gave them to us. In Vietnam, escalated under Democrats. It was ended under a Republican because the Democrats and Republicans were only about making war, and it took the people of the world standing up and refusing to go along with it, and that ended the Vietnam War. There's some Romney people at the other end of the block. Pay no attention to the crazy lunatics with the Romney signs. These people want to take us all back to the Middle Ages. But we want to go someplace different. We want to go to a better future. If Obama is going to preside over the slower decline of the economy and the escalating rise of the wars, why will we wait to see if maybe he'll change his mind instead of demanding an immediate end to the wars, an immediate end to the torture? And he's got to, because he knows you're afraid of the Republicans. The Republicans are dangerous people these days. They should be stopped.